Hello, everyone. Uh, we're gonna hop into the second VOD review from day one of Worlds, uh, the much anticipated EU versus NA clash. We have first seed from NA TSM versus second seed from EU Fnatic. Straight away, let's hop into the bans real quick. Thresh ban targeted at Hylissang, of course. Shen ban and GP ban, both for Bwipo. We have the TF ban, arguably Bjergsen's favorite champ in this meta. Caitlyn ban, which I thought was interesting. I don't think Caitlyn is as high prio after the nerfs. And I think we've seen Doublelift perform exceptionally well on other AD carries, particularly Ashe or Senna. I think Doublelift is very comfortable on both those champions. But interesting to see the Caitlyn ban. And then the Renekton for Broken Blade, which turns out to be a very good ban. Usually when you have a Renekton, you want to pair that with something like the Nidalee. We know Spica is very comfortable in the Nidalee, and as evidence here, as TSM put their first ban onto, first pick, blue side on Nidalee. So TSM pick up Nidalee for Spica, comfort for sure. And then Fnatic respond with Lucian Rakan. I think the Rakan's interesting for Hylissang. I guess they really wanted to put him. I mean, we all know what Hylissang is about. He loves the Thresh. He loves the Nautilus. He loves Rakan. I can see it. Also takes away from Biofrost's pool. Biofrost is very comfortable on Rakan. We saw Rakan come out a lot in the NA playoffs. So good pick for Hylissang. Takes away from Biofrost as well. Pick the Lucian, and you're not really scared about the enemy picking an AP jungle. Take away from Lucian because they already first picked Nidalee. So you would imagine that something like an Evelynn comes out on R3. But as for TSM, looking at the top lane picks, Shen's out, GP's out, Renekton's out. The two premier top laners I'd say are left are Camille and Ornn. You don't want to play Ornn with Nidalee, never. So this should be a pretty obvious Camille pick here from TSM for Broken Blade. There it is. And the question is if they want to pick AD carry or maybe blind pick for Bjergsen. They're going to blind the Syndra. Sorry, it's not a blind pick. It's a solution. Comfort for Bjergsen, obviously. And you can do some damage with Syndra Nidalee. There's definitely some potential there to do some damage in mid jungle. Evelynn, as expected, locked in with the Lucian, gets the mixed damage. Lucian and Evelynn are both very happy playing with each other. Next ban's coming through. Going to be towards the bot lane. I'd imagine that they try to just pinch Biofrost's pool. Biofrost has been criticized for his inconsistent play, along with his relatively small champ pool. They take away the Leona. TSM probably bans. They want to ban the Twitch at some point. They want to take the Twitch away from the Twitch Rakan. Twitch Rakan is a very popular duo that we've seen pop up since the last patch. Okay, they're going to ban the Twitch first, which means that they're going to probably ban a top laner, which would probably be Ornn at this point, because Ornn is pretty much the only premier top laner left for Fnatic to pick. And while Camille Orin is probably Camille favored, Orin is very happy to play into Camille. So I'd imagine that this would be an Orin ban coming out from TSM. Orin ban. Any day. There it is. And I'm not sure what Bwipo plays here at this point. He drew 3 bans, which is impressive to say the least. Renekton is out. And the question is, what do you play into Camille? What's durable enough so that Camille doesn't give you a hard time in the top lane? Volibear. Okay. I think Fnatic is perfectly playing Volibear into Camille. Volibear actually can't escape Camille out, so that is notable. But of course, he can get out of the stun during his ult from Camille. Locks into Senna, and the Alistar coming through. Interesting. Last pick Reckless. Jhin is open. It's most likely going to be the Jhin. Orianna. I don't think we're going to see the Orianna. Sivir is interesting, but in reality, it's probably Jhin. Yep. Okay. So, looking at these comps right now, I really think that everyone pretty much got what they wanted. This is just very reminiscent of what these two teams would play in their respective regions. And two teams are basically saying to each other, my comfort is better than your comfort. We have Broken Blade on Camille, Speak on Nidalee, Bjergsen on Syndra. We have Hylissang on Rakan. We have, of course, Nemesis on Lucian, arguably his best performing champion thus far, and the self-made Evelynn. So I think both teams are very happy with their comps, and there are definitely lots of opportunities for both teams to make some plays, for sure. Classic fist bump, and we're gonna go straight into the action. Just gonna move this out of the way for now. So looking at TSM's comp, to begin with, this comp is pretty much all about Broken Blade. Syndra and Lucian is a skill matchup, and it looks like Fnatic's going to look for the late invade, and TSM's not going to spot this. Double the fast flash, Biofrost flashes in with the knockup, and boom, Jhin with first blood. That's interesting. Let's look back at that actually. So TSM doesn't have vision. They don't place a ward either. Hylissang starts with sweepers, doesn't detect anything, and it's just So if you pause here, TSM place a ward at Fnatic's red buff. They ping it. And watch Whippo. Watch what Whippo does. Whippo's just chilling by Krugs. Whippo then walks over to the red buff. We see TSM ping that Volibear shows up at the red buff. And now in TSM's head, they're saying, okay, cool. Selfmade starts red side. Selfmade's going to go red, Krugs Raptors, and then do a full clear down. And TSM just gets absolutely bamboozled just by this ward, by their own ward. Because Fnatic knew that TSM placed a ward at their red. TSMs get baited by seeing Volibear. And surprise. What a disaster. That's not how you want to start your World Championships. Not a good start. Can't see Fnatic summoners. Excuse me, I'm going to fix this. Why does it do this? Why does it do this? My goodness. Maybe we'll just keep it in theater mode now. So Fnatic, no flash on Eve, Lucian, Jhin. TSM, bot lane has no flash. Spiga going for the invade on Evelynn. Gonna secure the big Raptor. Misses the sphere. Just a note that Reckless didn't actually spend his first blood money yet. He's just sitting on it. Oh no. Firefrost trying to clear vision without flash. And the hill saying you're not going to take it. Just a bit overzealous from Biofrost, not recognizing that Selfmade is missing on the map. And without flash, you're just so vulnerable in Alistar. It's free pickings if you're trying to kill the Alistar. Spico looking for something on top lane. Oh no. Oh, the level up. Oh no. Oh, what a disaster. What a disaster. Whippo is popping off in the camera. Oh, what a disaster. Level up from Whippo. Recognizing that he's about to hit 6. And at that point, it's just over for the Camille in Italy. And you can also see from the, if they show, I'm going to wait for a replay if they show one. Self-made taking the Raptors again. I mean, okay, here's the replay. I mean, TSM get the combo they want, but it's just not enough. Bjergsen with the roam. This should be a kill. Very nice. Broken Blade gets to pick up the retribution kill. But you can see from the replay that even if Lily and Camille land everything that they need to, I mean, what was Camille sitting on at that point? I mean, he has a cull. Camille has no items. It's a bit greedy from TSM. Maybe it's not too greedy. I guess if Volibear doesn't hit 6, then they're fine. Because Volibear gets a shield from his ultimate as well. And you can see that Camille lands the hook shot. Nidalee lands spear. Point blank, but she still lands a spear. And yeah, when Volibear ults, or when Volibear gets his shield, he just eats the damage. He doesn't care. He does not care at all. Anyways, we go back. Two teams are not really doing much right now. Broken Blade has to back off for a bit, but he'll be fine. And TSM gonna start the first rift after seeing no Evelyn on the map. And I'd imagine that this is just a drag for a rift trade for both teams. And now with this rift, I mean, Italy has to... You're counting on Italy to apply some pressure to this Evelyn. But in a way, you kind of missed your window of opportunity. It's tough because your window of opportunity versus Evelyn is levels 1 through 5. But after the top lane disaster, and after Biofrost conceding 2 deaths early, it's hard. You can't get Galushan by any means. but it looks like TSM might be able to secure first tower. No, he's just going to give plating to Broken Blade. Yeah, and it's here that TSM's game plan becomes very clear. Just shovel resources into Broken Blade. The setup able to do just fine. Has the weak side carry in this game. There's not much happening here. Let's skip to the next meaningful trade. Broken Blade taken very low by the Popo. That's interesting. Biofrost, not going to do anything here. I mean, what can Nidalee do here? Nidalee requires setup. She requires setup from Alistar, Syndra, Camille. Even Center Root can do something for Nidalee, but you can't rely on Nidalee solo to land spears against professional players. Oh, Broken Blade might be in trouble. W's for HP. Oh my gosh. Takes on self-made. He's gonna die. Oh, gives it to Lucian. I mean, that's a great trade back for Broken Blade. Manages to draw three top, but the question is, what can TSM do to punish that? Oh, they can Hillisang. He's dead. Speaker gets the kill. That's when you question mark ping your support. That is a question mark ping for sure. I mean, what was Hillisang even doing there? I can't even tell you. And that's next dragon for TSM. TSM is actually ahead in gold now. Because of Rift Herald turret plating, pretty much. Let's see this one more time. Hook shot onto the Eve. Gets the first Q. Evelyn can't get out of that with her ultimate empowered Q. Onto the Evelyn. Let's go, Broken Blade. Lena in the back. Oh. Self-made a level up on Speaker. Broken Blade's Alright, sorry, Bwipo is going to get first tower on Bully Bear. And TSM is going to send their bot lane top too to get this tower. The question is, can TSM defend mid? Oh, Spica is dead. What the hell? Turns into cougar form. I mean, he flashes when he's 1 HP. I mean, what do you do as Nidalee? No, that's the flash from Syndra. I mean, this is just great from Self-Made. Spots Nidalee on the ward. You can't see it here, but there's a ward that Fnatic placed at that point, right here. You see the ward. Spot Spica. Spica has no clue. And it's just repicking through the Evelyn. Gives it over to Nemesis. Nemesis is 2-0 now, without having to do a single thing. Without having to do a single thing. 1 W. And then a free kill on Camille, top lane. And Nemesis is 2-0 now. Guess I'm going to take second Rift Herald here. And in response, Fnatic is just going to take over the bot side jungle. I don't think Spica has secured his own Raptors all game. Fnatic is just chilling. TSM spot jungle. Gonna take the red buff away. Slow pace game so far. TSM gonna pick up Mountain Drake. I mean, there's not much happening here, but let's skip to the next action. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Fnatic again, just chilling. Double of Hesper Flash. Very nice. Bifrost tanks to 4 shots. And TSM says go. Alistair goes in, pops the ulti. Camilla ults her Khan. Boom. No way for Khan to get out of that. There's a Sun into Bwipo. He's just going to ult out. Flash away too from Nidalee. Small win for TSM. I mean, Bwipo is just caught by the Alistar. Gets rooted up. Very nice. You can see here at this point that Bjergsen, Doppellift have this whole corridor just to safely go around. There's no way that any of these picks are able to pick off TSM, as they're just going to walk around as Camille does all the work. Regroup around the corridor. And yeah, TSM, nice pick. Gold is still even at this point. Showed a replay of everything we just broke down. I mean, yeah, Hillsing charms in, but there's no way that that Fnatic team can follow up in that tiny corridor against TSM's comp. Fnatic, take the next dragon. Fnatic gonna go for the Baron. Fnatic gonna go for the Baron. TSM has no idea. I mean, look at Hillsing. It's freaking 87 vision score. That's just absurd. Like, look at these. Ward, trap, ward, blue trinket, ward. I mean, this pink's doing nothing for TSM here. Fnatic know exactly where TSM is going to be in relation to the Baron. Lucian ults. Senna ult's not going to do anything. Fnatic are going to secure the Baron, and they're out. E-Volt, Lucian ult. E-Volt, Volibear ult, Lucian dash out. Reckless flash. They get Recon. But I mean, you get Recon. Who the fuck cares? You just got Baron. You got a 25-minute Baron. Just sneaked it. For Hillsing? Jesus. I mean, what a play by Fnatic to recognize that all of TSM is bot side. Yeah. Wow. This game was pretty even, and that might be all Fnatic needs to close this game. Selfmade's level 15, man. Selfmade is level 15. Speak is level 12. I mean, you can't even touch this Evelynn. At this point, Evelynn is just a monster. Evelynn's just a monster. And if you're Nidalee, you're saying, oh my goodness, what the hell do I do now? What the hell do I do? What does Nidalee do here? I mean, TSM is fighting 4v5 at this point. And speak of your level 12, I don't know what you're going to do here. It's a level 16 bear. Oh god. It's a rough spot for Spica to be in for sure. Fnatic's just going to push it. Oh my. Well. I guess Evelynn flashed over the wall. Oh wow. That's just... Yeah. That's just classic. AD carry gets one shot by level 16 Evelynn. I mean, that's disheartening. And it just shows you how crazy powerful Evelyn is at this point. Oh no. Oh no. You hate to see it. Fnatic break the inhib tower. I mean, TSM is going for this dragon, but you lose your mid inhibitor. Sure, you get soul point, but I mean, at this point, is Fnatic really going to let you get the soul? Probably not. I mean, self-made is 4 levels on Spica. 4 levels. Self-made is the highest level in the game. That's just absurd. I mean, you're gonna have to kill like at least 2 members of Fnatic to even have a chance at securing this soul. And yeah, a lot of people were wondering how Spico is going to show up at this year's Worlds. And this first game is not looking that good. I mean, maybe in LCS you can get away with snowballing Spica, but whoa, Hillsang flashing onto Bjergsen. Bjergsen has to Zhonya's instantly flash out, and Broken Blade is flanking, but I mean, the fight is over at this point. That is, whew. All game, TSM were doing a pretty good job at tracking Hillsang, and then, I mean, you lose sight of him once, and I mean, that can happen. TSM's very lucky that only Broken Blade died there. I mean, that could have been a disaster. But now Fnatic is just going to take Baron off that. I mean, with no Camille, TSM they have nothing. Biofrost coming over, Spico flashing in. All right, this just reeks of desperation. Spico's 3 levels down on the enemy junglers. Like you can't outsmite a jungler. That's 3 levels on you. That was just a Spica suicide play. Oh goodness, the Volibear TP, Lucian right after. Now the slash is over. That's the game. Game over. you can say that Hylissang pretty much ended the game with his flank, but I think Selfmade ended this game a while ago. The game was pretty close for the first 20 minutes, but all Fnatic needed was that one opening on Baron, and they never ran away with the pressure that they're mounting from that point on. And Fnatic, one of their main criticisms coming into this year's Worlds was because no one is worried about Fnatic's individual caliber. I mean, I think a lot of people are aware that this team is capable of doing a lot of damage. I think people were just mainly concerned about whether they can coordinate with each other properly. I mean, that epic flop against G2 in the LEC finals, I mean, that was just horrible team play overall by Fnatic. And a lot of people were wondering if this boot camp would help their team play. And I think this first game might be a sign that, yeah, maybe Fnatic fixed a lot of problems that people had with this team coming into the World Championship. And on TSM side, you have to worry for Spica. I think that's a very concerning game. You're first picking Italy for Spica. You're pretty much placing tremendous priority on this Nidalee pick that Fnatic don't even respect enough to ban. I mean, if we were watching LCS, Spica's Nidalee was drawing bans pretty much left and right every single game. But Fnatic is pretty much confident that that they can contain Spica's Nidalee, which they evidently did in this game. So yeah, very interesting day one. This has been it for this video. Thank you for watching, and bless you, and have a wonderful day.